going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back here to a article reaction from Bleacher Report. This is written by Greg Schwartz, and it is realistic trades that we could see during the 2022 NBA Draft Week. So like always, I will leave a link to this article in the description. I will have a GM mock draft episode out tomorrow, and then you guys should be getting more mock draft reactions as well. And then on Thursday is the NBA Draft. I will be live streaming over on the main channel of that. My final mock draft will be out on Wednesday, and then my draft grades will be out on Friday. So let's hop into this article reaction, and I will give my thoughts on opinions if I think each trade could happen or not. So this is Eric Gordon in a second round pick going to Houston for number 27 and Duncan Robinson. So Houston gets a first. They get a floor spacer of Duncan Robinson, who just got paid $85 million last offseason. He had a great 2020, 2021, but last year, this past season wasn't great. Definitely wasn't worth the $85 million he got in the offseason. He got his bag, he got his guaranteed money, and is that what we're going to see, or are we going to see more 2021 Duncan Robinson? So with Gordon's contract being better than Robinson and probably being a better player last year, is it worth, I guess, downgrading from Gordon to Robinson just to acquire the 27th overall pick? I don't know. I mean, you might have to take some salary back for Eric Gordon, but I don't think it's got to be the 4 years of Duncan Robinson of not knowing what they're going to get. I don't think Houston would do this. If I were Miami, I would maybe think about this, but I would also maybe try to see if you can get, I don't know, Kyrie Irving has been rumored now, so we'll see about that. I will have my free agency prediction video out this weekend, and I have no idea where I'm predicting Kyrie Irving to go, so we'll get into that. I think Miami could be a suitor, but it would probably, would you give up Kyle Lowry and Tyler Hero for Kyrie? Probably not, in that sense, just because Kyrie is, 30? I'm going a little bit off topic here, but Kyrie's 30. He's obviously been just a locker room presence, not maybe in a good way. Wanted his way out of Cleveland, lied about staying in Boston, and quickly wants out of Brooklyn already, just after, 3 seasons with the team. Wow, 2019 offseason was 3 seasons ago. That is kind of crazy. Oh my God, that is wild. I don't really know what's going to happen with Eric or with Kyrie. I don't know if, Pat Riley always seems to have a trick up his sleeve. I doubt they can get Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson in 27 to get it done. But, I don't think either team would. I could see Eric Gordon in Miami, but I actually don't even know if they would. I think they would probably value Robinson over Gordon long term just because of the youth there. So Hawks move into the lottery. This has been a rumored one. John Collins might get traded, which is kind of surprising. And this looks like it's a trade with the Pacers. So the Pacers, who traded away Sabonis, are getting John Collins, and they're moving down 10 spots. Honestly, if they don't love a player at 6, this is a good deal. But you're also giving up Isaiah Jackson and TJ McConnell. McConnell's a good backup point guard, but you're not in win now mode, so you don't really need McConnell. Isaiah Jackson, though, you're rebuilding. You probably don't want to trade Isaiah Jackson and number 6. I honestly think Indiana wouldn't say yes to this. But if I were Atlanta, I don't even know if I would do this if I were Atlanta. Why trade Collins for a chance at Keegan Murray? Does that make you better? No. And you're trying to build around Trae Young. So I actually don't like this trade for either team, because you just traded Sabonis. You're clearly rebuilding. Isaiah Jackson showed some promise in his rookie season. So you're going to move down 10 spots, acquire Collins, who Sabonis is probably better, but then you do have Collins and Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know. This trade does seem a little bit wonky. I think Indiana would probably do this more, but I don't even think Atlanta would do this trade. But yeah, Kevin O'Connor said weak sources say the Hawks are looking to add a lottery pick either by outright trading John Collins, or also including this selection. We have Jerami Grant trade. This could also happen, and it is Jerami Grant joins the Timberwolves for Malik Beasley, Naz Reid, and the 40th overall pick. Is that where Jerami Grant's value is at? Well, he's an expiring contract, and getting Malik Beasley, who could be a fine wing for you, because you need to improve that bench in Detroit. Naz Reid is a good backup center. Then you would have a solid center rotation with Isaiah Stewart and in Naz Reid. When it can, I guess, be more of the starting power forward opening night, unless you add a Keegan Murray who starts there at the 4. And then you get the 40th overall pick. This isn't too bad of a return for Jerami Grant if you know you're not bringing him back. It would be nice to get a first-round pick in this draft. Maybe try to get a 3-team trade, and then maybe try to get pick 16 from the Hawks if they're actually going to move on from Collins. But this isn't a terrible deal. I would definitely do this if I were Minnesota, because I think Grant makes them better. That could probably make them a first, probably a non-play-in tournament playoff team next year, as well as maybe winning a playoff series. I mean, they were close to beating Memphis. They put up a great fight against them, but And they never really had that great power forward next to Karl Anthony Towns. Was that going to be a Jaden McDaniels? Was that going to be a Jared Vanderbilt? Maybe it's an upgrade there in Jerami Grant. Next up, we have two more trades here. Blazers trade back. I've seen this rumor a little bit. Number 7 Keon Johnson for number 12 and Dort. Now, Dort will be a free agent, and maybe Dort is one of those players where it's like he deserves a lot of money, but are you going to commit a lot of money to? Because you only get so much money to spend in this league, and you're paying Shai Gilgeous a lot of money. You're not thinking about this right now, but if Giddey's going to be what we think he will be, he's going to demand a lot of money in 2 years from now. And then, yeah, do you want to dish out $20 million to Lou Dort because the 3-and-D value there is off the charts? See what Dorian Finney-Smith got, he's probably going to get more than that. That is a way to look at this, but Dort does fit that young core, so will Sam Presti move him, or will he pay him? And if not, you do move up 5 spots, there's a chance Shaedon Sharpe falls to 7. Maybe they're in love with Jalen Duren, or AJ Griffin, or maybe Keegan Murray, Johnny Davis to jump in front. Maybe they love a player there. If you're Portland, I think you 1,000% do this trade because you can get an NBA-ready talent at 12, and you're hitting Lou Dort, who's a good perimeter defender, something that you need. Desperately. Like, you have Lillard, you have Anthony Simons, not the greatest defensive backcourt. Boom. You have Lou Dort there at the 3. Maybe you land a Johnny Davis still in this draft at 12, or you land a Dyson Daniels, or you land a Ochai Agbaji or Malachi Branham, somebody you love at 12 that can make an impact for you next year. Still got Nurkic at the 5. Who knows? Maybe Mark Williams is there, and then you add Lou Dort and Mark Williams on draft night. That could be something. Keon Johnson losing him isn't too much because you already messed up the Garrett Trent trade, so that was the prime piece back in the Powell trade, so it's whatever. You already messed that up. So yeah, I think I would really like this if I were... I don't know. I actually like this trade. If the Thunder aren't going to pay Lou Dort, you might as well move up 5 spots in the draft. You get Keon Johnson, who's he was a rookie last year as well, so he's got 3 years, and he was a first-round pick, so you got him on that package. And then at 7, yeah, maybe you add a Jalen Duren and a Chet Holmgren in this draft, and you're, boom, you got a great center rotation. Or you add a Shaedon Sharpe and a Chet Holmgren. That would be pretty sick. Pretty sick. And then finally, the last trade we are going to talk about. Whoa, okay. All right. I know the Knicks apparently love Jaden Ivey, and so do I. He's my number 3 player in this draft class. Chet 1, Jabari Smith 2. If you saw the big board video, I have him in front of Banchero. What do they have them getting up? They have them giving up. Okay, so this is not a lot. Okay. Wow, I would do this in a heartbeat. You're getting Rashawn Holmes, which helps because Noel Stanke can't stay healthy, and Mitchell Robinson, I guess this would mean Mitchell Robinson is most likely gone this offseason, but Holmes, it's not a bad contract. It's not. It's what, $10 million annually? He's a solid center. You're getting number 4, Jaden Ivey, boom, next to RJ Barrett. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I'm actually going to go into kind of like a crazy tangent, rant here to get my hopes up. I don't think the Kings would say yes to this because, yes, you're moving down 7 spots. You get this Dallas pick next year. It's top 10 protected. Sure, Dallas is going to be fine and make the playoffs, so that pick is looking like you're probably in the mid-20s. Quentin Grimes is a good player. Alec Burks is a good wing. But would you move down 7 spots for that? I know maybe Ivey doesn't fit this team perfectly, but man, I think you can probably find a better deal out there. I'm sure if the Pacers loved Ivey, they would give you Brogdon or Turner to move up 1 spot, and you'd obviously throw some other pieces in there. But that, I don't know. I don't think that the Kings would do this. Like, I would 100% do this if I'm the Knicks. Like, the only asset I really feel bad giving up is Quentin Grimes, but I'd rather have Jaden Ivey than Quentin Grimes. And then, boom, you have Jaden Ivey at your 2, RJ at the 3. You go out and sign and trade for Kyrie. Now I'm going to talk myself into something that I don't want to get my hopes up, but I would have loved Jaden Ivey next to RJ Barrett. I think that would be perfect. And then you still have assets to maybe make a trade down the line. Like, you still have D Rose under contract, you still have Quickly, you still have Toppin, you still have Randall, Fournier, I don't know, Noel, I don't know. But you still have assets. So, I don't know, I would love that. I don't think the Kings would say yes. I mean, you guys can let me know down below. Because, like, I obviously have a biased position here, but I don't think the Kings would say yes to that. But either way, they're giving up Holmes too. I mean, they want to probably win now. So either way, let me know what you guys think. Drop a like if you guys did enjoy this video. I'll probably have, like my GM mock draft. And that's basically just where, like, what I would do if I were every NBA team. And then on Wednesday on my main channel, you guys are going to get what I think is going to happen during the draft. And like I said, I'll be live streaming. Sorry if you heard my outlook go off. But yeah, I love you guys. Drop a like if you did enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.